You can come to me for honesty. As we all know with the stuff that's going on in the world, no one's weekends are the same anymore either, right? Everything's so different. This used to be the time when a lot of people were off from school and work and go out and do stuff, and now it's like, well, now it's when you sit at home. Nioh 2 has been a playthrough that. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. Honestly, I don't know if I've been liking it as much as Nioh 1. So now I have no arrows because I'm a moron. It does have new gameplay mechanics and new weapons. At the same time, they seriously ramped up the difficulty from the first game, which makes it a lot more frustrating. So it's kind of like, here's a bunch of new stuff, but also, let me just kick you straight in your balls for a couple minutes. God damn it. Oh my god! Seriously? Oh. Thanks. So, I don't hate it, but at the same time, it's definitely been a hell of a lot more challenging, in my opinion, than the first game. Maybe it's just because I'm using a new weapon. I'm using the Switch Glaive instead of... yes, the new baby head emote is the new meme. A big whining, crying baby. I want attention from Phil. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. New release Friday is Resident Evil 3 Remake, which I'm excited for. I hope you guys are excited for it too. It's going to be a fun experience, although I know already, I can already hear the people who want me to play it on the hardest difficulty screaming and complaining, which I'm not doing. I've already explained multiple times why I'm not doing that and why I know it wouldn't be a fun experience. I'm not doing it. Okay? Is the lead into my birthday. My birthday is 1 week from tomorrow. Holy shit. Who would have thought? Right? Who even knows? I don't even know. No one knows anymore because the world isn't normal. When the world's not normal, you can't even keep track of time or anything. I can't. So, typically what I do for my birthday week, I decorate, my office here for it to be a little bit more festive for the week.
All week long, I'll be basically doing kind of a festive celebration of my birthday, which is coming up this Friday. All right?
So, what does that mean? It means that during streams, if you come to one of my streams and you cheer, sub, or tip, or contribute, I'll be doing some festive celebrations to thank you. We'll be working, which sucks. I mean, what can you do? If this were a normal time, more than likely my wife and I would probably take some time to spend together and go out to a nice dinner or something. But it's just not possible with everything that's going on in the world, It just really sucks. So, I guess in that regard, we're just going to have a normal day together. It is what it is. 'Tis life, as they say, everybody. Hopefully, things get better for everyone. What's winning the poll? I just said now is the nominations, and I'm going to make the poll. Oh. Yeah. With Nioh 2, in particular, the reason that I'm so frustrated at the game is because even knowing the game mechanics, right? I would say the only thing that I wasn't doing properly up to now was the blacksmith. But I was switching stances. I was using the yokai shifts and everything. Knowing all the game mechanics. Still, I'm struggling with the game just because they made it that every single goddamn enemy can, basically, instantly kill you. Every enemy in the game. If they hit you with, one little simple combo, they can stun lock you for 2-3 hits and you're dead. Why is it that I'm, 16 hours into the game, maybe even further? And a basic enemy like a snake woman can hit me for 90% damage with one hit. 90%! One stinking hit. It's like, what were they thinking here? Okay, I understand challenge. I don't understand that much of a one-sided challenge. That did not work at all. He killed me! Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, man. That's complete bullshit. It fucking killed me. That's just stupid. How do they think that's fun? That every single time an enemy comes up, even a little dude, right, can sneak attack you out of nowhere and take your whole energy bar, right? Now, listen, I've played From Software games before. I understand how it works. They're not that bad. You know, like, usually they give you some kind of goddamn leeway here. And this game just isn't doing that at all. This game is just like, fuck you. You know, just everything kills you instantly. God forbid that you ever make a mistake or you don't do something absolutely perfectly. You're completely fucked. And I don't know, man. Like, some people like that shit. You know, that's that difficult. For me, I don't know. Like, I enjoy difficulty. I enjoy the philosophy of these Soulsborne style games. This one just seems like they really are being assholes about it. Okay? But most of the stuff about me is not in good humor. It's, let's just completely make Phil look like a degenerate asshole, which isn't fair because the stuff that they say and do isn't true.
DSP is a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck. DSP is this and that.
Phil's a horrible pedophile and a public masturbator, right? It's all a big perversion of what's really true. If I had money to sue, I could sue everyone for defamation, and that would end all this crap. Guess what? I'm not rich, and I don't have the time for it. I'm a positive content creator. I make fun gameplay streams. I don't sit in court all day trying to sue people. We're seeing on the real experience on your current difficulty level, and your opinion comes across as unfair. No, it doesn't, because I'm playing it on the default difficulty level. When are people going to get it through their heads? I'm sorry. You have to understand something here. What is set as the default, that is the intended difficulty level that everyone is intended to play the game at. Or else it wouldn't be the default. And welcome to the dab side. Just cheered. I said, my mom wants me to get a part-time job. How do I tell her I'm trying to be a professional gamer and get her to respect that? You don't. You never will get respect for that. Never. I don't get respect for it, and I'm a professional. So, there you go. Good chat. I definitely am not going to do pro, right? The game developer makes it so that the easiest access, whatever that is the way you're intended to play the game. All right? When you go and you buy a TV dinner, all right? You buy a TV dinner. You put it in your microwave, you cook it, you eat it as intended. You don't say, oh, well, really the best way to experience that TV dinner would have been to add 10 extra things to it that it doesn't come with, or to fuck around with it for 4 hours before you cook it. Wait, what? No. It was in the box. I put it in the microwave. Done. Eat it. That's how it was intended to be eaten. It's the same thing with a video game. You install the game, you boot it, play. Done. That's the intended difficulty level that game developer made that game for. All right? If you're disagreeing with me, you're factually incorrect. It doesn't matter what you think. You're wrong. That's why it's the default. All right? Like, that's why there's different difficulty levels in a game. That's why they set it up like that. So if you're telling me standard difficulty is not good, then that's a fault of the game developer, not me. That's a fault of the people who made the game and set Hurt Me Plenty as the default experience, not me. Okay? So stop it. Stop being a fanboy of these game developers and trying to protect them from any kind of valid criticism, because that's all it is. Oh, well, it was intended to be played at a harder level, so you're not seeing the real game. No, wrong. False. Wrong. Incorrect. Negative. No. Nay. Absolutely not. I'm playing what was set up when I boot the game, press start. This is what boots. That's what I'm playing. That's what the game developer set up. If that's not correct, the game developer made an error. That's a point against them. You know, me being a gamer, but as well as a critic of games, I have to be objective. And being objective, that is a fact. There is no other opinion here that's going to factor into the fact that when I boot the game, that's what boots. Okay? So you're wrong. I'm sorry. You can have another opinion. It's going to be wrong. All right? Now, if you say, oh, the higher difficulty is better, that's fine. That's a valid opinion based on a difficulty I'm not playing. But understand that when I'm saying something about Doom Eternal, it's about the default difficulty of the game. And if you feel the game's better at a higher difficulty, fair enough. That doesn't invalidate what I'm saying. So Lollermittens here is saying, here we go. You're missing out on the real experience on your current difficulty level, and your opinion comes across as unfair. Wrong. My opinion is not unfair. My opinion is based on the default. You know? Understand that. Don't get offended at that because I'm criticizing the game for what they set it up as the default. Just understand that at the default, the game for me is frustrating. Maybe you're right. Maybe at a higher difficulty it's better. I don't know how it could be better at a higher difficulty. Like I said, my criticisms of the game or that I don't like the fact that it's constantly high octane, high adrenaline. That's my assessment of it. And that's a valid assessment based on the default difficulty. So don't get angry. I don't know why people get angry about this stuff. I really don't. Continuing on. Snow Carl cheered. He says, congrats on a sponsorship payday. There is no sponsorship payday, as I said in the game review of the Split Pad Pro. I did not receive any monetary compensation whatsoever or future compensation. All I got was a review copy of the product. That's it. And I'm getting nothing out of it. There's no long-term relationship or anything like that. It's just about, the one-time thing and, hopefully people enjoy the review. That's it. So don't spread misinformation like that, Snow Carl, because that's not good. And if you keep doing it, I'm not going to allow you to anymore. You have to make whatever you want to be the true experience of the game the first experience everyone gets when they play it. Period. That's the whole idea of default settings. It just, how is this? I don't understand how this is up for contention. I don't. The default setting of anything is what it's supposed to be standard when you use it. Period. There's no other argument here. That's a fact. That's what default means. So I don't understand how anyone could say, oh, well, the heroic's the right way to play it. That's great. And if the game developer said that, okay, fine. They fucked up. That should have been default then. What it should have said is, heroic is the default setting, but there should have been a note there saying, FYI, this is kind of hard, and we want you to be really challenged, but if you really feel that you're not up to the task, play it on a difficulty lower. But it shouldn't be the lower difficulties the default then. They messed up. Oh yeah, Satan! And right now we are about 80 subs away. It's not looking very good, guys. I'm just saying. It's not looking very good. Listen, I'm okay with that. I hope, it's not that huge of a deal. I wanted to hit a tier 2 sub goal. It would have been nice. You guys were asking for a tier 2 sub goal, which is why I did it. I didn't just do it on a whim because I felt like it. I did it because you guys for months have been asking me for a tier 2 sub goal because we always seem to hit the tier 1 sub goal. So you guys wanted a stretch goal. So I set one up. And, unless someone gifts an insane amount of subs in the next 2 days, I'm really not seeing it happen. Because I'm not, by the way, I'm not here on Tuesday, which would technically be the last day of the month when we could hit the goal. I'm not here, so obviously it's not going to happen then, right? So, vest pick, what are you talking about? Vest emote, vest pick? Move the mic. There. We'll do this, okay? And then also, we'll do that. So that way if you don't want it with... Oh, I should take the headphones off too. There. Because people want to make a vest emote. So there you go. There you go. And then with the cowboy hat. There you go. How exciting.